Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Friday again. It's time for another 5 Friday favorites. And if you're new to this channel, I basically talk about 5-ish things that I've been loving throughout the week. I love focusing on doing things that I love during the week. It helps get through that work week hustle and having something to come home and do that you actually really love. And it's all about staying positive. I really think your attitude can affect how you feel mentally and physically. By the way, I'm on a bouncy chair. And I really think attitude has a lot to do with things. And I'm not gonna lie, I am not the most positive person, but I'm trying and I'm getting so much better than I used to be. So that's what 5 Friday favorites are for me. They're 5 things or events or things that I've done that have made the week great. If you're new and you like this video and you like positive things, then hit the subscribe button. I don't always ask you guys to do that, but I would really appreciate it. Today's September 1st, which marks like a year since I've been making videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I took some huge breaks since then, but recently I've been dedicated to getting these 5 Friday favorites up every Friday, and I love it. So I just wanted to ask you to hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with people who also like positivity, because I think that watching positive videos throughout the week really helps my week. One of my favorite people to watch recently is Mr. Thane. I'll link him below, but he is a teacher. He also daily vlogs, and him and his wife are just so positive, and they're all about sharing positive energy with the world. So if you haven't watched them, go check them out. Like I said, I'll link them below, and yeah, just go check it out. So before I get started on my favorites, I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody in Texas. I'm thinking of you, I'm praying for you. So much devastation, and I just wanted to let you know that it's gonna get better. Like, I know it's hard to think that, but we are praying for you, and I just wanted to throw that out there before I start on this favorites video. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is something that happened this week. I got the worst migraine I've had in my entire life. I've been loving running lately, and I made this stupid mistake. I get headaches very often, and certain things trigger them, and now I think I know what one of them is, and that's running outside in the heat. And on, what was it, Tuesday, I went and ran 2 miles outside. It was like 94 degrees, and I hadn't had much water throughout the day, which was so stupid on my part. But I got back from running, and I instantly got a headache. And then throughout the night, it just got worse and worse and worse, to the point where I thought it was my last night on this earth, because it hurt so bad. I couldn't hear out of that side of my ear. My eye was blurry, because when I get a migraine, it's usually like on one side of my head, and everything on that side is just affected. But Kevin had to go to the store, and because we were somehow out of every kind of medicine possible. We didn't have Tylenol, we didn't have Excedrin migraine, and he came back with Excedrin migraine. And I know this is silly to put in a favorites video, but if you have headaches like migraines, this stuff is just a lifesaver, because it works. And what I usually have to do for this to work is I take it, I try to catch my migraine early, but if I take it and then relax, like do something like take a bath and then take a long nap, in this case I went to bed, it does the trick. So I woke up on Wednesday morning without a headache. I felt kind of groggy, because you always feel kind of groggy after you have a migraine. But yeah, this stuff does the trick most of the time. And yeah, so that's a favorite. Kevin's a favorite because he's the real MVP who got up at who went out at like 10:30 p.m. and got this. And got me some water, and it was so cute. And so yeah, I don't know what to do without Kevin or this. But yeah, first favorite, Excedrin migraine, real exciting. A second favorite that I've had this week is a lip balm, and I am a huge Burt's Bees fan. It's pretty much the only lip balm I use. I love how it makes I love anything that makes you feel like cool, and I love the minty effect it has, but I also really love Vaseline products, and especially the cocoa butter scent. So when we were at BJ's wholesale the other day, I saw this 4-pack of the Vaseline Lip Therapy like lip balms, and inside was my favorite scent of Vaseline, which is the cocoa butter. And I was like, ooh, I would like to try some new lip balms. And these things are so good. They're thicker than Burt's Bees, because it's like it's Vaseline, you know, it's thick. But yeah, they just come in these pots, and you put it just coats your lips. I usually only put this on before bedtime because it is kind of thick. And but I love rubbing it all over my lips, especially even underneath where it kind of gets like chapped sometimes. But yeah, I love this scent. I also like the lotion in this scent. I love anything cocoa butter, pretty much. I love it. I need a cocoa butter candle. I'm gonna be on the hunt. If you know of a good cocoa butter candle, hit me up. I'd like it. My favorite scent of the week is something that has been on the bottom of like my scent shelf, and I've never used it before, but I was feeling something new and fresh and fruity. And when I was cleaning my scent shelves, which I'll show you sometime, this came up, and it's Sweet Escape Strawberry Picnic from Bath & Body Works. And I just love it. It's fruity. I can spray it on in the morning, and I smell like it during the day. I can still smell it at work, which is impressive because we work in a hot like bakery full of like cupcakes and cake scents and cookies, and I can still smell fruity. So yeah, I've been spritzing this on every morning before I go to work, maybe dousing myself in it, maybe too much. And I love how it smells. So it's a good summer scent. I think I got it like a year ago though, so I don't know if they still have it. If they do, go get some. Another thing I've been loving, I'll show you a picture of it right now. The song No Longer a Slave. I've had it on repeat in my car every time I go to work. Anytime I'm in the car, I'm like repeating this song. Kevin plays on our church's worship team, and they played the song No Longer Slaves, and it was already my favorite song, but since they played it at church on Sunday, I've just been like super obsessed with it all week, which is a good song to be obsessed with. If you like Christian music and you haven't heard No Longer a Slave, then go listen to it. I think I can link it down below, so I'll try and do that. My last favorite is a book favorite. This is the book I've been reading this week, and I actually finished it a couple nights ago, and it is Bloom by Estee Lauder, and look at the cover. It feels so pretty, and it's shiny. It's got like, I don't know how to explain it, but I got this at Target online, and it's an inspiring book. Estee is probably in my top 3 favorite YouTubers, if not my favorite. And her story is basically she moved from Canada to London with her boyfriend, and she's been living in London now for like 6 years, I think. And this is pretty much just the book about everything. It's about her moving from Canada to London, which, like, when I was reading the chapters that she was talking about getting on the plane and leaving home, I'm starting to tear up right now. But like, it made me tear up because I can relate so much. If you don't know, my family lives in Ohio and I live in Florida, and while I love living in Florida, I do miss my family at home. And so when I was reading those her stories about moving, and every time she has to leave her family at the airport, oh my gosh, I was in tears. But anyway, yeah, this was such a good book. It's got just advice on how to, live a happy life. And she talks about things that make her feel good about herself, and she talks about how she likes, yeah, pretty much just different things that make her feel good. Different foods that she likes to eat. She talks a lot about traveling. I'm so like, I want to travel so much, and she just talks about how that's impacted her life. And she also talks about her childhood a lot. It includes like childhood pictures. And one thing I loved about this book is that she just like, it's full of pictures, and it's very colorful, and I really like that. Sometimes adults like picture books too, but I just find it really inspiring because she basically started, YouTube, and didn't have many followers, and now she's doing so many things that she loves, including writing a book, getting to travel, and yeah, it was just one of those books that make you feel like you want to go out and do something, and yeah, so sometimes we all need that pep. That is the end of my favorites video this week. I don't know if I said this earlier, and if I have, I'll cut this out, but I've just been really enjoying the little things this week. Other than these favorites, I've been enjoying the usual things like getting a book and a candle and laying in bed before I go to sleep and reading for like an hour. It really calms my mind and helps me to get a good night's sleep. This week has been really stressful for Kevin, and he hasn't really been home too much. Our favorite thing to do together, and this is gonna sound probably lame, but we just love going out to eat together. And we probably eat out more, we probably eat out more than we should, and it's always our goal to cook at home more, which we usually do. I would say we cook at home like 4 or 5 times a week, because we also both love cooking together. But going out to eat is one of our favorite things. And last night was Thursday night, and then Kevin's been sick and he's been stressed, and we just kind of needed something small to help us get through this Friday and get to the weekend. And so we were like, you know what, we're going to Chipotle. And so we actually had a buy one get one free burrito bowl. So we went to Chipotle, and it was only like half as expensive as it would be. And like, that's just one of our favorite things to do together, is just sit down and have a meal out and just kind of chill. So, all right, well, I am going to finish cleaning, and then I'm going to leave to go to the football game. Super excited to go to the game, support Kevin, hear the band, and yeah, I hope you are all having a great week. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.